Hey, everybody. This is Kasolu with Africo Pop, and I am back. This is live after 5. Okay. So, this live will be about you becoming, you are the next Facebook. And let me explain what I mean by that. So, a lot of times when I work with people, and especially people who struggle with sticking to a routine or losing weight or losing weight and keeping that weight loss, because we're in an instant gratification society. It's like, I got to lose it now and I got to lose it as quick as I can. That comes with all the tummy teas and I know we want to get into that right now because we'll talk about that later. But for a lot of people, it's not seeing the long term, and then also possibly not envisioning or having the vision of what you're going to look 6 months, a year from now. And then also not taking into account to give yourself that much time. So for my own personal life, and I'll give you my perspective, but also in the lives of people that I've coached before, people that I've personal trained before, I tell them, can you commit? I ask them questions about, again, what you want to lose, why you want to lose it. And then we get down to the time commitment. Can you see yourself committing 6 months to a year in order to reach that goal? And that kind of shifts the mindset of what people typically think when it comes to weight loss. Typically people, well, for not just weight loss, but a lot of things, people aren't thinking about long term. They're thinking about what's going on now. Okay. So, how does this tie to Facebook? Well, think about Facebook. And the reason I use Facebook is because that is like the social media of my day. That was what we used when when I was in college. And honestly, I got on simply to boast about a relationship that didn't go nowhere, but we're not going to talk about that. So, Mark Zuckerberg, they had something like paper Facebook sites, photos of students, but he said, look, I can bring this online. It's not like there haven't been social media accounts before, like MySpace. It's not like I don't know people who've lost weight before. Friends, family. It's not like I haven't seen it, but now let me do it. Let me apply it to me. Excuse me. So with that in mind, he thought about creating something. He saw there was a version out there. He saw the capabilities of the internet and MySpace and platforms like that. And it was all the rage. And he, amongst his roommates or whoever was involved in the initial Facebook or the Facebook or Face Mask or whatever it was called, he said, you know what? I'm going to create it because I saw it before it was. And that's the same thing when it comes to any weight loss journey. And let me share my personal experience. I will say my ideal weight, and I should, oh my gosh, bring clips. I'm going to do better. But I will most definitely show a picture. My ideal body was 2014 me. And 2014 me was 31. So post 20s, 2014 me, I've been thin, but I haven't really had body definition. I haven't been thin and had body definition. I just started like lifting heavy weight and, being a little bit more stringent, but really mainly focusing on lifting heavier weights. And with that, and being dedicated, I had a 12-week program that took me nearly 6 months to complete when on bodybuilding.com, when it was free to participate on their, the good old days, on their workout plans. I think it's Chris Gettin or something like that, but really effective. And looking back now, almost, 8 years later, on those pictures, and of course, that was before 2 pregnancies, 2 kids being born, 1 passing away, 1 still here, other things that happened in my life. It's just like, I'm absolutely amazed and blown away. But back then, especially when I had more time, I was like, yeah, let me lift this heavy weight. I want to get defined. I know I can do it. Let me just do it. I didn't know that I was going to be plicka plow however many months later, and how small I was and how defined I was and how strong I was and how fine I looked and how great I looked in the bikini. I had no idea of any of that. But I knew just in my experience of, being able to gain some weight and lose it and keep it off, that I could do it. Let's fast forward to after the death of my first son, KJ. And I gained a lot of weight. I had 2 abdominal surgeries after that. Like, I had the C-section with Kai. No, excuse me. Well, I did have a C-section with Kai, but I had C-section with KJ in July 2016, and then September 2016, I had another surgery to remove fibroids. So they went back in to remove the fibroids. And so 2 major abdominal surgeries, I got bloated, I gained so much weight, but I was able to lose about 25 pounds after that before I became pregnant with Kai. And then since Kai, I gained a lot of weight with Kai. But then since Kai, I have been able to lose 37 pounds so far. Still got about additional 10 to do. But the point that I'm saying, and to tie it back in to Mark Zuckerberg, you are the new Facebook. You are the new version of yourself. And if you stick to it, like, Facebook started in 2004. It's going to be 20 years soon. And now, it started as a website where people will just talk about their status, at least when I came in. And now we're talking about virtual reality, Meta, all that good stuff. Like, and it took years. And that is the same process when it comes to weight loss. It's going to take you the rest of your life to be the healthiest and the most fit that you can be. And you always have room to improve on it or to maintain it. That's how it goes. But you have to look at yourself not in days and weeks. You have to look in yourself as in years, good years, healthy years, because there are a lot of walking corpses around. All right, so I'm going to wrap up this video, this live stream, by saying, look, you are the next, or the new Facebook, however you want to put it. You are that. Inhale positive energy. Do all the stuff that's necessary for you to reach your goals. But the first step in reaching goals, you have to believe you can do it in order for you to do it. You have to see the vision, mindset. You have to see the vision, and then you have to work the steps for the vision to get done. I have to say, like, my heaviest, I was 211 pounds. And I just mentally, emotionally, so much was going on with me. I felt like a failure in so many ways, which we'll get into. But it just got to a point where it's like, I know I can lose weight. It's not going to happen when I want it to happen. But if I continue on it, if I make the adjusted modifications as I need to, it will happen. So the same for you. If you have a weight loss goal for the reasons that we can talk about and get into later, but for whatever your reasons are, you most definitely can do it. I mean, you are the new Facebook. I mean, and the investment, I know people get into businesses and all that stuff, but the investment in your body, in your health, is priceless. Even if you have $1 million from your business or whatever, what work does it mean if you do not have health? What good does it do for you if you do not have your health? So think about it. All right. This is Casa with Afrigo Pop. I'm so glad I was able to do this before my husband comes with my son, who would disrupt this whole live and just completely there would be no laptop. But anywho, this is Casa with Afrigo Pop. Look out for, because I'm a mom and we'll talk about my ups and downs, because 2022 in terms of fitness routine I have not been so great with that. I'm not going to lie. So I'm most definitely going to have, 15, probably no more than 20-minute workout videos available for you guys, so y'all can be able to do it and just get through your day, because I get it with kids, and even sometimes without kids, it's just hard. So we're going to do it together. All right. I'll see y'all later, and let's keep it pop, 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 pop. Let's keep it popping.